Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we're going to take a look at Audiobus and a preset setup and then a little recording to Cubasis. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's very cool. It's very cool. Let me just, there's a history here, So it all started, and I saw this Troublemaker and iFretless, and I thought, oh, what's that thread about? And Luke Sleepwalker put, anyone try Troublemaker and a MIDI sequencer in Audiobus 3 and connect it to iFretless via the MIDI adapter. I'm interested in whether iFretless interprets the slides and ties from Troublemaker smoothly or not. Well, it turns out that some people tried, and it did. It did, but further on down, Luke Sleepwalker, I tried this, and it said it sounded really great. And then Johnny Goodyear, Lord Johnny, said that sounds good, would be grateful if you could share the screenshot setup. And then somebody else shared, and then yeah, he did this for, and it was Trouble. So there's the preset it starts with, and I'll post a link to the preset, but there's also links to the Audiobus Forum, which you should definitely join. And then further on down, other people started to post similar things, and I thought this is going to make a cool vid. And something that might be interesting to people. So I thought, totally brilliant. Thanks for a great preset. It would be all right if I made a video. Which Luke Walker said, yes, that's super cool. So that's how it comes about. Okay, so here we go. So here is that original Dead Basic preset here, and you'll be able to see how this will work once it's set up. Let me just tap iFretless so it won't launch itself. Now this may have been set up as a fretless setup, but at the moment I've got iFretless set on a slap bass, which sounds great. But here's the MIDI setup for this. Okay, so this is what you kind of want to be looking at, sort of thing, if you're going to set this up. Okay, needs to the Midiflow apps, obviously. So you've got Troublemaker there, this. And then you have iFretless there, and then you have another Midiflow adapter there, set to channel 1. You can see that there, and then iFretless going into its own channel. So basically, Troublemaker isn't making any sound at all, but it is controlling iFretless. But it becomes more logical when you can see how this was actually set up. And so, how does it sound? Well, it sounds pretty darn great. Let me just turn this down a tiny bit because I haven't checked any levels. Well, here we go. Now, of course, at this point, you could go into iFretless and then change the sounds out there. And then also you could go to Troublemaker and you could say just so you get that. So I eventually there was another preset as well, I must say, called Trouble Fretless 2, which had slight more variation, and it had a Rusemaker drum machine in. But then I took it a little bit further, and it kind of mutated itself from that basic preset into what's loading now. Okay, so I recorded a little loop into Loopy, and you see that I've now got Funk Drummer. Now I also, excuse me, we don't need Audiobus routed to the adapter. There will do nothing. Excuse me while I drink some coffee. And then you can see here that I set up a new thing called Funky, and then just added my Cubasis to the bottom port, and that will automatically load up itself. And then you've got your mixer set to go. So once you've done that, so if you open Cubasis here, I'm going to have to open it again now. But if you all you need to do is open Cubasis, and it will create a track for you Okay, so that's all you need to do. Just screwed me, a terrible cold. So anyway, here we go. So this is what we've got. If I was to add one now, you'll see what I mean. If I was to add a Midiflow Midiflow adapter track to Cubasis, there'd be one made for it automatically. But we don't need that track there. We don't need a Midiflow adapter. It's not going to make any noise. So we can get rid of it. Anyway, so all together, it kind of sounds like this. I'm going to swap that back to I'm going to change something else as well. I'm going to swap that back to I think that sounds pretty cool. Maybe the low levels there, but we can sort that out, don't worry. Now I'm just going to go here and I am going to go to settings and turn audio monitoring off and live input recording off, because I don't need to do that. Now I want to make a few, before I make any recordings into Cubasis, I want to do a few other things. So first of all, I'm going to add an FAC Chorus to the bass, because I think a bit of chorus sounds nice. So we're going to go to audio units. Very cool. I'm also going to add some other iFretless stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to try, let me try iFretless guitar. Just see what happens there. And I'll do it this time without it running. Excuse me while I have a swig of coffee. It's the only thing keeping me sane. Right, hang on. Right, so. Okay, so theoretically now, Troublemaker should still be triggering iFretless, but we shall see. Right. Okay, what's nice and punchy now, isn't it? Nice and tight and punchy. Rough Riders squashing it. Right, okay, now. Here we go. I wonder if that would just work. Just let me engage the metronome. So, because I've got it set on exactly the same, it's all linked together. Let's see what we've got now. Yep, and what we need to do. Right, that's it. This is cool. We don't need that again, do we? Let's delete that. Let's go back there and let's add Cubasis for our iFretless guitar. Okay. Okie dokie. And I mean, you could practice with other things. What I did yesterday was just dropped an Odyssey right onto that track, but I thought, well, yeah, maybe other control would be nice on that guitar, and then maybe when it's in Cubasis, we could just slightly shift it and get a kind of nice counterpoint to the bass. Anyway, we'll see. Let's see now. Okie dokie. Okay, so theoretically, I should just. Don't need that on now. Okay, so let's stop Cubasis from recording and let's see what we've got. So here we go. So here is the track. Okay, so I don't know why it's all. Let's move it all back there. Let's set our thing over here. Okay, so let's us see. We can disarm all of these now. Oh my god, it's back, look. our MIDI adapter track, which we definitely don't need now. Right, alright, so all that's been recorded as audio. And we're going to now just let's just see if we can do this now. I need to now here is a super duper important thing. Whenever you finish anything, right, let's just save this. Okay, so we'll just save any changes and we'll remember everything. Okay, so that's done. Here's a cool thing, and this is good, right? And this will save you loads of trouble later, sort of thing, because things kind of build up and get stuck and stuff. This little thing here in the middle, clear session. Always do that when you're finished. Save your session first, but then just clear it first, so Audiobus disconnects everything from itself, because it's much better when it's when you come to load a new project and stuff, because you're not getting any MIDI hanging around that you don't want. So we can close that, close this, close that, close that, close this, and we can close Audiobus, and we can just go to Cubasis now. Now I want to do something else. So just load it up, load itself up again. I want to do something else. Just have a quick listen to that when it starts. It doesn't matter that it really started a bit off. It'll look a bit neater as well, eh? Whoa! I think Rhodes might actually suit this better. Congratulations if you're still here. Go my back here. See, something you need something like that for this. You don't want to go too harsh. That'll do for what I want to do anyway. goes into the thing. I think that can come down a bit in the mix as well. Well, I think that was pretty cool. I really like that, actually, and it turned out as better than I thought it might. And of course, you could go on, you could add effects. I don't think really something like that needs to be pretty clean and straightforward. You don't really want to kind of mess it up too much, I don't suppose. I mean, you could go on, you could add bits of guitar, you could add anything you like, really. Okay, guys, thanks for watching for the last half an hour. If you liked it, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a patron. It's all cool beans. If you're interested in any of the apps that I've shown in this video, there'll be links below. If you use those links, I get a small commission from Apple, so that's very cool. Not the developers, doesn't cost them anything at all. Okay, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. That was cool beans. Oh, but before I go, must thank Loop Sleepwalker again for the original idea. Brilliant.